Hey folks, welcome back down to the dungeon. It's time for an upgrade. Okay, here we go. The first thing you will notice is I have increased the size of my tote. This particular one was 12 bucks at Harbor Freight. It is 27 gallon. The reason I went with the larger tote is I was running out of room in that plain old green one. It was real heavy in a small package. This will spread out the weight. This is a little bit harder to carry by one guy, but the way the lid in the top of the tote is designed, if you can see it, I have slots here, and I can make up a harness with the enclosed paracord that I have and actually strap this thing to my back, or rig up a dragging harness and drag it behind me. That way your hands won't be full and you can move brush out of the way or whatever you got to do, or hunt or whatever. Number one upgrade. And I'm still trying to keep this thing where it's one man can pick it up and go. And if you load it so where a lot of the weight is towards your body and the lighter stuff is on the outside, it's much easier on your back to carry it. Okay, upgrade number two. I have gone from a 6 foot by 8 foot blue tarp to a 9 foot by 11 foot tarp. This way here, I think I get more length, hence the 8 feet to the 8 feet. I mean 8 foot to 9 foot, so I can put my gear in the tent or whatever I make out of it with me, or I can use the extra length to close the ends down and make a flap. Also, with the now 11 feet, I can lay 3 feet on the ground, 3.5 feet up the side, and 3.5 feet down for a tent with a laying tarp. I don't have to have a separate tarp. Plus it's camo, which, hides you better. I can also use this to make a temporary hunting blind or whatever else I want to do. Also, I have thrown in a pair of wool gloves, mittens. These are the portable ones where the flap comes up. They got Thinsulate in them. They're very lightweight, don't take up too much space, and they're flipping awesome. Now, one of my big upgrades. I just purchased the Taurus G3C, and it came with 3 mags. I'm going to use 2 mags, and I have upgraded to the PMR 30. There are many reasons. Number one, yes, I got a cheat sheet. Number one is the G3C without anything in it is 18 ounces. The Kel-Tec with no mag, nothing in it, is 13 ounces. That means I save 5 ounces. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it gets important in the end, in the long run. Ammo. 50 rounds of 9mm ammo is 1 pound 7 ounces. 50 rounds of 22 mag in the box is 7 ounces. I save a pound right there. Now you can double that, 100 rounds. So there's 1 pound 5 ounces I'm already saving. 1 pound doesn't sound like a lot, but a 16-ounce jug of water is like 1 pound 1 ounce. So I just gained another day's worth of water in an emergency situation. Remember, the more you eat, the more you have to drink. So I got extra water now. What else? Oh, let's say I have to abandon ship and run away from my stash. If I throw this in, this will be strapped in a leg holster, of course. If I have to run away from my camp, I run away with this with 24 rounds. As most of you know, with the PMR, I run away with 60 rounds. Now this is plenty powerful enough to kill a deer-sized animal with a well-placed shot. Plus you have multi-shots. So I think that's a pretty good upgrade. This will also be fully tested and make sure it's reliable before it goes into my box. There have been some issues. It has like a plastic follower. I have ordered a stainless steel follower for a couple bucks. So that I'll be able to polish, and that should get rid of the feeding issue and what have you. So far everything looks good, and I'll have a full review of this coming up. Actually, I think that's about it for now. I got other things I want to put in there, like I have a Gerber hatchet and saw combo. The hatchet seems to be very good. The saw is not bad, but it's better as a backup system. And another thing I was thinking about, that silky saw, it's actually kind of heavy. That silky saw will also make a very good defensive weapon. You know, never bring a knife to a saw fight. Could you imagine getting whacked in the arm and, oh, nasty. So anyhow, those are my upgrades for now. More upgrades later. Stay tuned. Play nice.